What's up, guys? So this is my car. Bought it from a neighbor, $500. Good deal. You can see the freaking hood. You can see my fingerprints all over the hood. I'm new to this stuff. I never really had a car, to be honest. Let's be real. Um, as you can tell, I'm parking on the street right here, right by this curb. Okay. But if you look this way, ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is all that? Okay, so I'm a jackass, and I took this car over a little hump that kind of took me to some off-road area where there's a nice little creek. I was trying to sleep in the car because I was just seeing if I could. It's really uncomfortable, let's be honest. But took it over this little hump. Sure enough, I tapped the front of my oil pan. Didn't freaking know it. So I'm driving this car the whole time, thinking there's nothing wrong. It starts kind of sounding a little bit funky. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I checked the oil. There's literally no oil, zero oil. Like the whole dipstick is nothing. So I freaking buy some oil. I poured like pretty much like 3 or 4 quarts in there to even like it was probably about 3 quarts to get it actually register on a stick. I'm like, damn, that shit was empty. And sure enough, the oil has just been leaking. This was like I didn't know. This is actually when I parked it the other day. Now I got a can up under there I've been using. But I didn't even know. This was just sitting there like I didn't even know that was happening. But check it out. I learned off of another YouTube video that you can use a crayon. And this is actually a good idea. Once I heard it, I was like, oh man, I already know what he's doing. But as you can see, that's my sun-kissed oil capturing device that I finally decided to put under there. But there is this orange little thing right here, which is actually, if it would focus, well, that's where the crack is. So I hit the oil pan and apparently cracked that. But as you can tell, it's not leaking oil. It's a relatively big fucking crack. It's not fucking small. So now I actually put duct tape on it yesterday, which is a bad idea because now I'm gonna put some putty over that. Some like JB Weld metal putty, but it's not leaking anything. So I could probably clean this up. It still has kind of the adhesive from the tape. I can feel it right there. And as you can tell, it's leaking again last night, but put the little can under this. Dude, this can's full, dude. Like straight up, like oil. That's how much it was leaking. And see, I'm gonna go up under here, clean it up real good, and scrape it over some sandpaper. Put some of this JB Weld, what's it called, like metal putty something. I don't know. But as you can tell, the crayon. I bought these from a dollar store. I'm gonna give them to my friend's little niece, so she could color. And what's this stuff called? JB Weld steel stick. Don't mind my interior of my car or my reflective look we got going on. Steel stick, whatever this is. And apparently this is a little putty. You just work it in your hand a little bit. It like mixes up the stuff and sets in 5 minutes. Cure time 1 hour. So I got time. I'm going to clean the bottom of this thing up. Can't believe I got my hand marks, bro. Freaking people that see me like, dude, how'd you get your car so dirty? Like, I don't know. I've been running around like a crazy person. There's a stick shift. I didn't know I was gonna keep up off at 500. I said, I could just go hard in it, Just take it off road a couple times, see, we'll test where the boundaries are, and I guess I figured out where the boundaries are on steep hills that I'm trying to climb. It was like a steep ass. It was like a little BMX dirt jump type thing that I tried to cross over. I guess I just clipped the front of that oil pan, and I made it over the hill. It was a cool little creek. I don't regret it, but I bet these people probably regret all this oil and they're freaking. I drove this thing like 60, 70 miles out. I'm in Houston up to Huntsville. I think it was either super low on oil or almost had nothing in it. The shit's still running. I'm like, damn. There's a lot of blow by in the engine now though, so I might have fucking wore out the piston rings. It's still running though. It's still fucking running. Little turbo diesel. Boom. She gets. So we'll see. I'm gonna seal it up. Right now it's sealed by itself with the crown though. No drippage whatsoever. And from what I understand, the person who originally found this on a forum said that the person on the forum just used a crown with with no JB Weld or anything in it. Apparently held up, but it's holding up right now. And I guess that's just because it's cold. Last night I was trying to do it while the oil pan was still hot, and the oil was hot, and it just wasn't like sealing. I just did it right now. Oh, this car's been sitting overnight. Boom. So we're gonna see. I'll put the putty on. Boom, boom, boom. We'll see what happens. We'll get like a second update and clip these things together. So let's go. All right, little update. As you can tell, it's a much smaller little hole. That's where the hole is. You can tell it's kind of indented if you look at it from this angle. Much smaller hole. Kind of sanded it down a little bit. Sandpaper. I probably need to get some type of I'm actually using hand sanitizer, trying to use the alcohol in the hand sanitizer to get it clean. I'm probably just gonna go get something like Dawn liquid dish soap that gets oil away and get it all the way clean. Some people say use brake cleaner. I ain't got no brake cleaner, but I'll just use detergent and get that oil off, sand it down, and put some JB Weld on. So see what we do. Let's get it. Update number 3. Epoxy is set. So overall, this whole thing took like 20 minutes. Got the crown. I had to wait for the car to cool down, but got the crown, filled it in. Just kept pushing wax in there kind of, and then I kind of sanded it down, got rid of the extra wax, and I just used this hand sanitizer literally, and you can see where the sanding kind of took it off, and put some of this JB Weld steel stick. Boom, boom. 20 minutes, dude. We'll see. We'll see if it leaks later. I don't think it will though. It looks good. I can tell. But yeah, there you go. 20 minutes. Quick fix. Boom, boom. Knock it out. As long as you don't have like gaping hole in your freaking oil pan. This one's actually really easy with the Volkswagen. You literally just undo those little bolts right there. Boom, boom. You can just take the whole thing off. I looked them up. They only cost like $25. So could have did that, but I'm lazy. I did that. Boom, boom. Knock it out. I think that's all for now. Well, I guess I'll let y'all know in the comments or something if it holds up, because I don't really feel like updating later or nothing. So there you go. Knock it out. JB Weld steel stick, low crown. Boom, boom. Have yourself a nice little repaired oil pan. Get it. I'm out.